Hi guys, welcome back to Cindy's Cooking. If you're new here, welcome. Today's recipe is shrimp and mussel and spicy coconut broth. If you want to learn how to make it, stick around. Okay guys, so here I have my mussels. It's about 2 pounds. To prepare the mussels, you have to scrub them and soak them in water and put them in the fridge. Cover them and put them in the fridge for at least 30 minutes so all the sand could come out. You really have to scrub your mussels. You see how dirty they are? And when you're scrubbing, when you're cleaning them, if you notice one that is open, make sure to toss it out because it will ruin your dish. Anything that's open or cracked, squeeze it, and if it opens, throw it out. Otherwise, you'll mess up your whole dish, okay? So after you've scrubbed them, you rinse them another second time, put them in the bowl again, fill it up, cover it with the wet towel, and put it in the fridge and let it sit there for at least an hour so all the sand can come out. So let's go ahead and season our shrimp. So I am seasoning my shrimp with some Knorr seasoning. I will list all the ingredients in the description box below. Be sure to check it out. These are the seasoning that I am using for my dish. You can use whatever seasoning that you like, but I would highly suggest that you use these ones. So I am seasoning my shrimp heavily. You may not do that if you're not comfortable. You can season your broth instead of the shrimp. I found seasoning the shrimp heavily instead is much better. And of course, I am using Epis. If you don't know how to make it, I will list a recipe in the description box below. Be sure to check it out. And I am using cumin.
They sell it on Etsy. What the fuck? Yeah, large grasshopper.
Some garlic and herb. I don't really have measurements for this recipe. I'm just using my seasonings. You know, be sure to adjust your seasonings and stuff and your measurements. Don't go by what I'm saying. So what I did, I grounded my black pepper, my cloves, and my allspice together in my mortar and pestle, and I dumped it in there instead of, putting my cloves a whole. If you're one of those people that don't like to taste the clove, do that. This is what I did: the clove, the allspice, and the ground pepper. I am also using red wine vinegar along with lime juice or lemon juice, whatever that you have. Go ahead and mix this, stir this, make sure everything is coated, and then set it aside for about 30 minutes. So your shrimp's marinated, your mussels are clean. Let's go ahead and start with the broth. So in your hot pot, add some olive oil. Be generous. Be very generous. So when the oil is hot, make sure it's on medium high. We're gonna go ahead and add the tomato paste. We're using a good amount because you want it to have a beautiful, nice color. If you want it to have more of a creamy color, like white cream, cream color, add less tomato paste. But if you want it to have that beautiful pinkish color or reddish color, add a little bit more, because that's why we're using the tomato paste, just for color. Okay, so go ahead now, let your tomato fry up. So what we're trying to do is dissolve that tomato paste, and this is the technique I grew up doing. That's what us Haitian do. So if you have another way you could do that, go ahead and do it another way, but this is how we try to dissolve the tomato paste. And we add water little by little until it's all smooth and there's no little lumps of tomato paste. Because have you ever had a dish and then the tomato paste was now all the way dissolved, and then you take a bite of the food and you taste that tomato? It's just sour, that's all. It's not that bad. But anyways, go ahead, once your tomato dissolved, add your water. I did use about 2 cups of water. I'm sorry, 4 cups of water. So I'm adding my fresh parsley, thyme, and Scotch bonnet pepper because it has to be spicy. Cover it and let it come to a boil. Once it's boiled, potatoes. I'm using golden potatoes, and I cut my potatoes a little bit small because I want them to cook a little fast, you know, where you're cooking shrimp and mussels, and these do not take long to cook. And after you add your potatoes, go ahead, cover it for about 7 minutes. Let it cook until the potatoes start to soften, and then we're gonna add our mussels first. So go ahead and add your mussels, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at Cindy's Cooking. And now we're gonna add our shrimp. So what happened is my pot is too small, so make sure you use the bigger one. Then that, if you're making this much, this is 2 pounds of shrimp and mussels, so you might need a bigger pot. So I ended up switching my pot. And after I added my shrimp and mussels, I go ahead and add the coconut cream, give it a nice stir. Coconut milk, coconut milk. Give it a stir and taste it, and your heat should be on medium high. Taste it, and if you feel like any, because you know it's gonna take a minute to, you know, for all the seasoning to come out of the shrimp. So taste it, and mine need a little bit more salt, so I went and added a little salt. And I also added a little bit of all-purpose chicken seasoning because I felt like it needed that little, you know, zazz. I am also adding more cumin. I also had added some cumin when I was marinating the shrimp, but I'm adding a little bit more because you want that. Let me tell you, when I tell you this is flavorful, you want the maximum flavor. And so be very generous with your seasoning. And I'm adding another, you know, half of a lime juice because it's seafood and you need that spice, you need that acidity, because you don't want your seafood to be tasting like, you know, it's fresh out of the ocean water. No. So give it a stir, and then now we're gonna add our red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, onion. Give it that Rasta look. But add whatever bell pepper you like to add. If you don't like red bell pepper, then just use green or yellow. But I want it to look beautiful, so that's why I'm using all the bell peppers. So after you add the bell peppers, just go ahead, cover it for about a minute. Listen guys, while we were doing all of that, it was cooking. So shrimp and mussels literally take about 3 minutes to cook, depending on the size of your shrimp. And the mussels, once they're open, they're cooked. So you don't need to leave them more. After you added your shrimp and your mussels, and you know, adding more seasoning, adding more of that stuff, your heat is on medium low. You don't have to leave it longer. It's cooking while we're doing that. Shrimp and mussel do not take long to cook, so do not let it boil for a bunch of time, for a long time, because it's gonna be rubber. It's gonna be rubbish. It would be rubbish. Do not do that, please. Anyway, this is the final product, you guys. Okay, so if you give this recipe a try, please let me know. Comment below, let me know what you think, and let me know if you're gonna try it. If not, that's fine. I don't care. It's fine. You're missing out. You'll be missed out. So you better make that dish. You better. Don't just watch it. Don't just watch it, like it, and subscribe. Make that dish too, okay? When I tell you that dish was bomb and I served it with white rice, oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, that dish was good. It was the perfect spice, the perfect amount of coconut milk. You know, it was just perfect, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm perfect. Oh my god. All right, anyways, you guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up, because why not? And also subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell button so you never miss out when I upload a new video. And listen, make this dish for yourself or someone you love, because trust me, they will thank you, and you can thank me later. Thank you. Bye. And be sure to subscribe and follow and all that stuff. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. Bye.